man, forget everything I said about the Falcons in the past. This is our season. This the Braves season. This the Hawks season. This the soccer team season. If you wasn't with us last year, it's too late. You hear me? I know I say it every season, but this really is our year, gang. 4 major sports teams, and I swear one of them gon' win a ring. Tired of losing to the Saints and fighting they fans after the game. Tired of all them sad Sundays, ride home on that MARTA train. It's different, bro. New quarterback. Yeah, this ain't Ritter, bro. Raheem gon' make sure everything cool, just like our kicker, bro. And you can't catch Bijan with a crew. Just take a picture, bro. And we gon' win way more than we lose. Yeah, we done up the score. Yeah, bro. In the field, but my seat's high as hell, though. But I put the filter on the pic so you can't tell, though. Say 28-3 around me, you gon' feel my shell toes. R.I.P. Kobe, but 24 AJ Terrell, bro. Yeah, bro. In the bird nest and y'all laying eggs, though. Even if we lose, the game gon' still be a celeb show. Saying that you been down since day one, but I can't tell, though. If you really was, you would be screaming ATL, bro. Yeah, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. Man, I'm telling you, this our season. If you don't believe it, bet. Ain't nobody going back and forth with y'all, man. 12-5. 12-5. Put your money down. Ain't nobody got no time to talk about. The soccer team about to go crazy in the dome, too. United we stand. Divided we fall, I'm telling you. The Hawks gonna go crazy, too. I swear the Braves about to get it back together, man. It's our season and everything. I swear on everything, man. Y'all ain't touching us, man. New quarterback. Shout out my quarterback. Go crazy, cousins. All that talk about you, go crazy, cousins. Come back. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. That's my cousin now. I'm telling you, watch what happens. Watch what happens. This our season. Go play with us this year, man. We coming back in the all black with the red hat. You know what's going on. Nobody got no time to go back and forth with y'all, man. This is our year. Why wouldn't it be our year? Don't talk to me about what happened in the past. Talk to me about today. If it ain't about today, I don't want to hear it. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. I'm telling you. Don't worry about it. Y'all about to see. It's about to be clear. It's about to be clear.
We here? We good, and we are back, baby. What's happening? We are back for another episode of the Next2Ball podcast, man. Monday, Victory Monday for somebody, ain't for the Falcons. I'm still repping my team, though. Victory Monday, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. Before I get started, I got to tell everybody, good morning, Atlanta. Good afternoon to Georgia. Good evening to the world, man. Welcome to another episode of the Next2Ball podcast, man. So lovely to be with y'all, man. 2 seasons in. I think this is episode 17, 18 this year. I did every football game, so I did every week of the season, and we did preseason leading up. So I don't know how many episodes we are in this season, but neither of us. That's neither here nor there. Happy to be back with y'all, man. What a game. What a game. Will, did you watch the Super Bowl? I watched it from about the first quarter to the third, then we started playing tonk because it got boring. But want me a little money out of that too. We ain't gonna speak on it. But man, the Eagles put an ass whooping on them Chiefs. I mean, I haven't seen an ass whooping like that in the Super Bowl since the Bucks put an ass whooping on them Chiefs. I mean, Patrick Mahomes took the last 2 ass whoopings of the playoffs, which is crazy to think about because of how good of a quarterback he is. And they put him in this GOAT conversation with Tom Brady. He done had some tough. I know he done had 3 wins in that Super Bowl. He done had some tough L's in that motherfucker. The first one being at Tampa Bay when they lost. I can't remember what that game was, but they lost 31-9. Just a slacking in that game. The defense was just too much, and it was the same story last night. You would have thought if I told you Saturday night, or if I told you Monday morning that the Eagles won 40-22, you would think that Saquon Barkley went crazy, but it wasn't Saquon. It was that killer defense, and Saquon was bottled up. Saquon had 17 rushes for 57 yards, I want to say. I know he had less than 79 because I took the over, and I was definitely not in the green. So yeah, did anybody hit on a parlay last night? Was it me or did Vegas really cash out on parlays? Like, it seemed like not damn parlay hit. And if you took some unders, all them niggas hit. Man, parlays was missing. I needed I had some easy ones that was supposed to hit last night. I had DeAndre Hopkins 13 yards. He missed that wide open catch across the middle on 3rd and 8. And that's at that point I was like, yeah, we can go on and turn this off. That catch where Chris Jones got down on his knees after DeAndre dropped it. I said, yeah. Everybody ain't here know what time it is. But like I wanted to get to, they won by the defense. They won by this amazing defense. They're amazing on all 3 levels: defensive line, linebackers, and the defensive backs. From Cooper DeJean, Slay, Gardner Johnson. I ain't even get into the Georgia names yet. All the Bulldogs on the team. I know N'Kobe Dean was hurt, but he had a hell of a season. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, I think Keely Ringo got in the game last night, I want to say. It's just so many. I think it's like 6 dogs on the team, 6 or 7 dogs on the team. So congratulations to them. I do want to say, Georgia, you see what happens when you draft from the school down the street? You see what happens? Instead of going all the way to fucking Montana to get fucking linebackers and shit. Like, why do we try? When you watch Super Bowls like that, or when you just watch teams like that are really good, they make it seem like it makes you ask the question, why can't my team do that? Why can't my team be in that position? Because it's not like we had all the players that the Eagles drafted. The Falcons had an opportunity to draft. Now, I'm not saying that the Falcons, because everybody passed up on them. The Eagles got those players because that's who the Eagles chose, and people who passed up on them. But I'm just saying, the formula, it seems like, it just maybe, since the Eagles have been to the Super Bowl three times in the last 7 years, it seems like they kind of got the formula right. Even when you look at the Chiefs, it seems like they kind of got the formula, because the Chiefs are favored to be back at the Super Bowl next year. When they already dropped the odds, it's the Eagles and Chiefs tied. And then you got it's Chiefs and Ravens tied. Then you got the Eagles, you got the Bills, and you got San Francisco. When you look at those top teams, when you look at those 5 teams, it seems like they kind of have the formula. They kind of have it figured out. And it just makes me wonder, why the fuck the Falcons can't do this kind of shit? Like, I don't understand why the fuck the Falcons can't see, hey, if you wanna stop Patrick Mahomes, or you wanna stop scrambling quarterbacks, why don't you get some guys who can put pressure on the quarterback? I don't understand why that's such a hard concept. The rest of the league understands it. Why can't we understand that? It's a school down the street producing killers, straight killers. Just literally an hour away. But no, not Georgia. Not Atlanta. We want to scout players in Idaho. That's where the fuck we want to go find out. We always want to do some mysterious shit. We got to find a gym that ain't nobody heard of yet. Like, we go, and I love Troy Anderson. I hope he pans out to be a good linebacker. Why the fuck are we in Montana State looking for fucking Troy Anderson? That don't make sense to me. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Not when it's head busters. I'm not saying you got to pick all your players from Georgia, but damn it, try. If these niggas got the best defense in the country, why not pick at least one nigga from there? I ain't heard nothing about Montana State's defense ever, and that's what we want to pick our players from. That's what we feel like we need to recruit from. Who's the scout? That's what I'm saying. The shit that y'all try to be so smart that y'all end up looking stupid. You ever try to put on so many clothes that you end up you do too much with the fashion? Like, I'm gonna put these shades on with these shoes, I'm gonna match it like this with this hat and this belt, and you end up your color coordinated so fucking much that you look tacky. You end up looking like shit. That's what the fuck we doing, Falcons. Watching these Georgia players, and I love Bijan Robinson. But watching Jalen Carter last night, watching Jordan Davis last night, a crazy stat. The Eagles didn't blitz the whole game. They didn't send one blitz. They may have sent 2, because the stats say they didn't send any. But I felt like they sent at least. I know they sent more than 4 at least once. I could be wrong though. But if you go 50 plus snaps and only sending 4 people and you get 6 sacks, that's insanity. That's not supposed to happen. That happens because you have a strong ass front four. A strong ass front four that was built through the draft. Shout out to Sweat. He could have been Super Bowl MVP last night. Cooper DeJean could have been Super Bowl MVP last night. They could have did the defense as a whole as a Super Bowl MVP last night. I mean, when you look at the game, the Chiefs didn't get past midfield until the second half. I mean, you looked up, the score was 22-0 in the blink of an eye. I went and got some nachos. I came back. It was 14. I think it was 17. Then they threw a pick or something like that in the Reds in their own end zone. They in the back. They backed up. I mean, the defense was just smothering Patrick Mahomes, and I've never seen Patrick Mahomes more flustered than I saw him last night. The jitter. I'm not gonna say it was jitters. I'm just gonna say they was on his ass. People saying he just had a bad game. No, I think Patrick Mahomes did what he could. He did what he could. Anybody would have had a rough day the way the Eagles were playing. This playoff run that the Eagles are on right now, they showed y'all that their defense is on a different level right now. They showed it. They showed it for the past 3 weeks. They've shut down some stifling quarterbacks. Who they beat? They beat the Commanders. The Commanders were on a roll. The Commanders were on fire. Jaden Daniels, they talking about first rookie maybe about to play in the Super Bowl. They put up 54 on that boy. They put up 54 on him. Who did they play before the Eagles? Oh, was it the Rams? The Rams. Stifled them. I mean, when we talk about this defense that they have, and the thing about their defense is these niggas is young. They got like 7 or 8 niggas that's still on rookie contracts. They're gonna be around. This is gonna be a problem. And all I want to say to that is the Falcons beat them this season. So I just need to put that out in there. I said all that to say the pieces are right there for us. We're right, baby. We right here. We beat the Super Bowl champs this year. We not only did we beat the Super Bowl champs this year, we lost to the Super Bowl runner-up by 5 on a penalty. On a bad pass interference call the very next week. So I just want to say, we have something. We have something to work with. It's just we can't get over. The Falcons beat ourselves more than other people beat us. We do stupid shit to ourselves. That's our problem. And whether it be on the field or whether it be off season, it's done by us. It's things that can be changed, and it's things that good organizations don't do. One prime example, and I know I've been talking about it for 6 months, but I can't let it go. A good organization just wouldn't pay Kirk Cousins $100 million guaranteed at 36 years old, coming off an ACL injury. I know people be like the Jets did it with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers the Jets aren't a good football team. That's why they did something stupid. Watch where Aaron Rodgers goes next. I bet it won't be a good organization. If it's a good organization, it won't be for no max deal. Because good organizations don't make those kind of stupid decisions to put your team in jeopardy over somebody who's only going to be there 2 years and is 36 years old. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't. So I don't know what has to happen for us to win. Speaking of Kirk Cousins, this nigga comes out and just tells that he been hurt. Like, what are you doing, Kirk? I think it's time to let y'all know I was hurt all season since the Saints game. Bitch ass nigga, you didn't want to tell us that when you was in New Orleans stinking this shit up. This was the time you felt was good enough? Well, the season over now. I done finessed him out the money. Now I can go and tell him I'm hurt. And this is my thing about it right here. I consider Terry Fontenot and Raheem to be complete idiots. But I don't think they're that stupid where they can't see that this man was hurt. Now, I didn't want to say he was hurt until it came out as official that he was hurt. But once he says he hurt, I have to go with he's hurt. And there's no way you can tell me that Raheem and Terry Fontenot didn't know Kirk Cousins was hurt. There's no way. They're in the locker room. They're in the locker room with him. They see the same, they talk to the same trainers. It's not like he getting trained by some private facility that he comes and works out with the team. He's getting worked out by Falcons trainers, people on the Falcons staff. There's no way that somebody found an injury and didn't report it. There's no way. First of all, you can't do that in the NFL, which is why we probably about to get fined like a motherfucker. I just want to let you know, Kurt, even in your afterlife, even in your death of the Falcons, you're still fucking us over. Secondly, either, no, that's not a secondly. It's an either or. Either they are that stupid and they don't need a job, or they knew and they lied to us. And not only did they lie to us, they lied to the players, they lied to everybody. They lied to the NFL, they lied to the fans, and they lied to the team. And that's so fucked up of an organization to do when all we do is support y'all. To not even give us your best effort knowingly when we give y'all top dollar, is so not only do we give y'all top dollar, we give y'all top support. I don't know too many cities. Well, I do know cities. I do know cities where it's certain cities that just deserve better. They just deserve better from the franchise. The city has done nothing wrong to deserve with the situation they've been put in. You look at the Cleveland Browns. They don't deserve that shit that they got up there. They don't deserve Deshaun Watson and Jameis Winston on the same team. Look at the Falcons. We don't deserve that shit. What did we do? What did we do to deserve the run that we're on? We're on an epic run. We're on an epic run of losing. What did we do? And you know, Eagles fans, they got all happy. They was tearing shit up in the streets like that. I want to feel that. I want to feel it one time. I want to be able to flip over a car. I want to burn some shit down. I want to tear down some street lights. I want just once. These niggas be so greedy, bro. Y'all done went to 3 in the last 7 years. Chill out. Let somebody else get one. I just want to feel it once. I feel like I'm begging for some ass. I just want to feel it once. Please, bro. It's so. This is a huge off season for us. I don't know where we go if we're not picking defense. We're in a whirlwind of trouble. But again, shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. The shit he's had to overcome just from being in college, getting benched, transferring. You know what I'm saying? People who thought he really wasn't gonna make it as a quarterback. He's developed. Now the conversation comes in. You know, when you do certain things in sports, it puts you on a certain pedestal. So, like, I always talk about Damian Lillard. I feel like Damian Lillard's in the top 75 because of one shot. I feel like if Damian Lillard never hit that 3 over Paul George, I don't think he'd be a top 75 player of all time. His resume just isn't there. There's too many people that they left out. Yes, he's top 75. Over AD, over Dwight, over Kyrie, over Clay. Yeah, Damian Lillard's definitely top 75. That's actually his only accolade other than being Rookie of the Year. He's Rookie of the Year and he's top 75. Yeah, that's if you want to count that. They don't put that on your resume when they start naming the GOATs of all time. They don't put he won a 3-point contest on your resume. But I think that shot. I think you do certain things in history and it propels you to a certain thing in people's mind. The perception of you changes after you do certain things in sports. Last night, Jalen Hurts went out and did something that only 2 quarterbacks have done ever, which is beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. The first one to do it was Tom Brady. He did it twice. He did it once in the AFC Championship, and then he also did it again in the Super Bowl. The second one was Joe Burrow. People look at Joe Burrow as a god because of the way he beat, not even because of the fact that he did it. Because of the fact that he beat Patrick Mahomes. Now, Joe Burrow, I don't even know what level people would look at Joe Burrow as if he had actually beat Patrick Mahomes and then won a Super Bowl. But it's a level that people look at. They say he's done things that it's. I put it like this: Joe Burrow didn't even make the playoffs this year, and they still got him up there as with the greats like Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen still have this thing of we can't beat Patrick Mahomes. Jalen Hurts, because they now will start including him in that convo because they're all in the same age. They're all the same age. They're all in that 25, 26, 27-year-old range. So he'll start being included in that conversation of the Josh Allens, the Lamar Jacksons, the Joe Burrows, and the Patrick Mahomes because he has done the undoable. And my only pushback would be is give Josh Allen that Eagles team that played last night. And I think he'd have a Super Bowl as well. Give Lamar Jackson that team that he played, the Eagles team that Patrick Mahomes played last night. That got 6 sacks and two picks. I think he has a Super Bowl as well. But to the outside eye, people are going to, because Jalen Hurts, all history will show is Jalen Hurts beat Patrick Mahomes and won Super Bowl MVP. That's a good feat. Who'd he beat? He beat Patrick Mahomes. That's a good feat. That propels you past certain people that it may shouldn't propel you past. So I'm not hating on the brother. I'm just saying he had a lot of help. Why we can't forget the fact that Saquon literally walked them to the Super Bowl. Like he had 2,000 something yards on the season. He had the most yards from scrimmage ever. So let's just put that into perspective when we get to talking about the greats and things like that. I think Jalen Hurts has had a great. He's making a great resume to be a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's been to 2 Super Bowls and he's now a Super Bowl MVP. But I do want to put this out there on the table. When we get to talking about MVP, when we get to talk about Hall of Famers in the NFL, just know this weekend, nigga, Eli Manning didn't make the Hall of Fame. And he beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice. So let's just get the record straight. When we get to talking about who's going to make it and y'all projections on who's first ballot and he's a shoe-in to get in the Hall of Fame, I just want to say Peyton Manning beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice. Not only did he beat him in the Super Bowl, Eli Manning is responsible for ending the best season that ever in the NFL. Miami Dolphins, 1972 Dolphins, who went 14-0, they love Eli Manning because the season that he ended was they were 18-0. The Patriots were 18-0. That was with Randy Moss. They was 18-0. And they lost the last game of the season, the Super Bowl, to Eli Manning. And Eli Manning is still not in the Hall of Fame. So we just got to put all that into perspective. But I am happy for Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? Last night, black people were going to win regardless. 2 black quarterbacks in there. I always say don't, you know what I'm saying, chill with the allegations that Patrick Mahomes ain't black. His daddy got locked up again last night. So, another DUI. So, let's just cut the shit. The nigga is full-blown nigga. Just cut the shit. All right? He's outside. The Super Bowl was, it was. You know, people love to see history get made, but people also love to be the person who goes against the big bad wolf. Like that, people love an underdog story. And last night, the Eagles, even though they were the better team on paper, people couldn't physically out of their mouth say, "I just got the Eagles." Unless you was from Philly, people just wasn't running around town just saying openly, "I got the Eagles beating the Chiefs," because you haven't seen it done ever. Like it's just something that doesn't happen. I mean, this year they lost one game in the regular season. So, it's just something that hasn't happened. So, I didn't even want to say it. I was saying I think the Eagles have a better team on paper, but I can't find myself going against Patrick Mahomes. I thought some of that devil magic that he had would wear off last night, and I thought the refs, the first drive of the game, they get a 3 and out. The Chiefs, they get a 3 and out, but they called a pass interference. They called a legal touching, and everybody was like, oh shit, here go the refs again. The refs couldn't say that ass whipping last night. And that's what I say. If you got to beat the team and the refs, then you got to go put foot in ass. You can't let it come down to no one possession game because the refs can control those kind of games. But when you go up 21-0, it ain't shit the refs can do about it. It'd be too obvious at that point. It ain't a motherfucking thing the refs can do. So so shout out to them, man. Shout out to the commercials was weak as fuck this year. The commercials was trash. Y'all paying $7 million to put out ass. But the halftime show, Shout out to K-Dot, man. I'm one of those people who I guess I didn't get the message. I'm one of the ignorant ones. But I will say this. The only message that I missed last night that I got today was, you know what I'm saying, I know why I think Serena Williams was on stage because she used to date Drake and she up there with, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Now I know that was a big thing and they dissing Drake, but I also think that she was up there. They said that she was up there because you know what I'm saying, she got fined or whatever for crip walking at the Wimbledon. Yeah, she got fined for crip walking at the Wimbledon. So she gets on the Super Bowl on the biggest stage in the world and crip walks. You know what I'm saying? So I respected that. You know what I'm saying? Don't destroy. And he had the black people around her saying protect black women at all costs, things of that nature. I got that the flag was divided. It was supposed to represent a nation divided. What else was I supposed to get? Oh, the Uncle Sam, I got that. Yes, the Uncle Sam was probably the easiest one. The easiest one to get. Samuel Jackson, he's hilarious. Yeah, the Uncle Sam was probably the easiest one to get. And Scissor and whatchamacallit, Sarita up there at the same time. Hey, let me just tell y'all this, because I know y'all hoes is happy for these hoes, but let me just tell y'all, if two women that I had sexual relations with are on stage taunting me with my op, and I've already moved on from y'all, it's not as big of a flex as you think it is. It's more of a flex, actually, if one of my girls that I used to fuck with is now married but can't let me go and wants to go crip walk on stage to show me that she's over me. You ain't never over me if you still got to do antics like this. And they talk about he trolled her husband. Her husband's a dweeb. He's a dweeb. That's why she was with Drake first. Come on. So anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. Clearly I'm biased. I'm a Drake fan. But Kendrick did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I did notice the chain, the little A chain, which was supposed to be A minor. You know what I'm saying? To hear all them people say A minor at the same time, though, was wild. That's what everybody was waiting on. You know what I'm saying? So I do respect the artistry of it all. The artistry is what I respect of it. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like the performance or not, Kendrick, he did do his thing. He put time into it. And one of my homegirls was actually one of the dancers, one of the backup dancers. So yeah, shout out to her. Yeah, so that was lit. But yeah, great. Do I think white folks got it? See, that's my thing about it. I don't think white folks really gave a fuck. I don't think when people talk about the message and they did it in front of Trump. I don't think Trump was even listening like y'all think he was listening. People think Trump woke up this morning like, man, Kendrick touched me last night. I gotta change my way. I don't think Trump gave a motherfuck about what the fuck Kendrick did. As powerful as it was, white folks ain't give a fuck. Like, what? All right, it was a message. Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? I'm dumb and I ain't get the message. The white folks don't give a fuck. Now what? Where do we go from here? Kendrick did the song. He did everything. He did the country divided. All right, we know. What do we, A minor? Where do we go from? What's next? The revolution. People talk. The revolution is about to be by Kendrick. Is that what we're? I just want some understand. And look, bro, I'm with my people as much as the next man, bro. You know what I'm saying? By that, African American Studies professor at Mississippi State. So I am with the movement. I'm just, what's next? What revolution are we talking about, Kendrick? Because we wait 2-3 more years, nigga. You know, as soon as Trump kick all the Mexicans out, y'all know we next, right? So y'all better get it all out while y'all can. We gonna be. Y'all think we playing football now? We're going to be playing football in about 3 years. So what revolution are you talking? Just enjoying sports before they take it all away from us. That's my opinion. Don't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all. Whenever the revolution starts, just let me know. I'll come outside. But just let me know. I already know, bro. But yeah, went down over the weekend, man. Football season is over. Now off season starts for the Falcons, man, and we get to I know we get to Will's favorite part of. Hold on, let me make sure I hit on these parlays while I'm over here yapping. I had some strong ones in. We get the Will's favorite part of the season, the basketball. And of course, I missed on another parlay. Good job, Luca. Not Luca. Good job, Brooke Lopez. Appreciate that. Sorry, motherfucker. What's this one? Third. Oh, shit. Huh? Okay, you good. I need, what game? Pull up, damn, that's third. Okay. Yeah, put on them Hawks. Why the fuck does, LaMelo must have got hurt. He had to get hurt. Cause ain't no point in him only having ain't no point in him only having 5 points at halftime. But let's go. Shout out to my who the game is on behind me. Oh, Milwaukee and Golden State. Shout out to the Golden State. Made a trade. Last episode last episode Jimmy Butler wasn't on the team. So the Jimmy Butler situation is the Hawks on. The Jimmy Butler Hawks versus the Magic. The Jimmy Butler situation. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how far it could go. You know, Jimmy Butler said opposites attract. And, you know, him and Steph definitely are opposite players. But I do want to see how far it can go. One thing I will say that I did notice, Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green are the same type of player when it comes to mentality-wise. They're no shit, real dogs on the court. And even if their skill set doesn't match, their attitude will, and that'll bring chemistry. So I do like that aspect of it. He's another junkyard dog. He's somebody who's going to challenge Draymond. You ain't punching Jimmy in the face. Like, you ain't doing him like Jordan Poole. You may, but he going to punch your ass back. So, you know what I'm saying? I do like that. I don't know how far they can go. They're not even in the playoffs right now. So, I don't know how far they can go. But I do like that the chemistry can be built. What other trades that happened? I got to see De'Aaron Fox's first game. Of course, it came at the hands of the Hawks. Of course, why wouldn't we lose to him on his first game ever with the Spurs? And immediately went on to lose 2 straight after that. But of course he won that debut. He won that debut versus the Hawks. The Lakers are in a pickle right now. The Lakers are in a pickle. Mark Williams, I don't know what they thought, that they was just gonna slide him in to the Lakers. Like, were the Lakers just not gonna notice that this nigga's slowly dying? Hey, this guy is dying. Can y'all take him back? What's the return policy on players that's dying? I don't know if he died for real, but I know he got to have some kind of injury for it. You got to think, like Jeff Teague said, the nigga's 22, and they trying to trade a 22-year-old that averages 17 and 10. Clearly, there's an issue. So you got to take that into accountability. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what the Lakers are going to do for a big man. I do know they're in dire need for one. They can't go into the playoffs and expect to do anything with Jackson Hayes as your starting center. I don't know. I mean, the option. All right, so they're telling me that the best options are like Mo Bamba and Daniel Tice, and who else could they say? Robin Lopez. If I do all that, I might. Lakers, I'm telling you right now, if you're going to do all that, just go get that big gay nigga back from China. Go on and get Dwight. Just go on and get him back. Y'all only dropped him because he was gay. Like, go on and get him back. Might as well. If you're going to do that anyway, if you're going to go get one of them bums, just go get Dwight. Matter of fact, go get Dwight and JaVale. Why not? Why not? Them niggas not doing shit. Them niggas bored as fuck right now. And I know people saying they can go get DeMarcus Cousins. They don't need offense. They need They need rebounders. They need rebounders and somebody who can guard Jokic. And Dwight did it. Last time we saw Dwight on Jokic, they beat them niggas 4-2. That's all I'm saying. With a complete team. The same Jamal Murray and all that. So I would be calling Dwight up if I was the Lakers. Luka does make his debut tonight. So I'm excited. Yeah, they play Utah. So they make sure they put him against a sorry-ass team to get a good feel for it. So, but yeah, so I'm excited to see that. I'm actually going to rush home and catch that and see how that turns out. I'm expecting, I mean, the more and more I think about it, like, you know what I'm saying, it sounded crazy at first, but the closer it gets to game time, these niggas really got 2 niggas that average 27, 7, and 7. Like, they really got 2 triple-doubles on their team. And it's going to help. I mean, I just don't know who's going to play defense, but the offensive side is set. Like, the offense, maybe LeBron may play a little more defense now that he doesn't have to play as much offense. But at the same time, he is 40. He is 40. How much defense do you really want a 40-year-old child to play? Y'all gonna kill this nigga. I don't know though, brother. I be seeing LeBron. It look like he can play goddamn another 3-4 years. I'm not seeing the total drop. I can say this, even though there is a significant drop off, he doesn't jump like he did when he was in his 30s or when he was in his 20s. But he's still so much better than the rest of these niggas in the league. I mean, shit. He's averaging 9 assists this year. Like, this nigga is still head and shoulders better than the average nigga in the NBA. I'd take him in Atlanta in a heartbeat. Come on, take us to the playoffs. LeBron on the Hawks right now is with the roster as currently constructed. Eastern Conference Finals. We'll beat the Knicks. If LeBron was on the Hawks, we'd beat the Knicks. We'd beat the Pacers. Yeah, we'd beat the Pacers. Yeah. No, bro, the Hawks haven't lost. All right, since we made our trade, we gave up DeAndre Hunter for George Niang and Terrence Mann. No, we got George Niang and Isaac Okoro. Then we traded Bogey. That happened after we got off last week. We traded Bogey for Terrence Mann and Terrence Mann straight. Terrence Mann is decent. Terrence, who the fuck else did we get with Terrence Mann? I can't remember who else we got with Terrence Mann. But Terrence Mann, Karis LeVert. There he is. Karis LeVert. Oh yeah, I know Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert was dropping. He wasn't dropping 50s, but he's had a 50-point game in Brooklyn. Terrence Mann is a solid basketball player. He's a very good role player. They're undefeated since all the new acquisitions have played. They're 2-0. So tonight would be 3-0 if they win against Orlando. So, I mean, it is what it is at this point. Like, we just playing ball. Like, no expectations. We're just gonna see. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. What you about to say?
What you think about DeAndre Hunter going to?
DeAndre Hunter makes because was he already gone? Oh no, because he hadn't left last week. DeAndre Hunter makes Cleveland a championship contender. DeAndre Hunter changes everything.
That's some lucky shit.
No, they playing for that. That ain't luck. They playing for that. They knew who they wanted.
I'm talking about for him.
Oh yeah. No, it's not really luck because he earned it. He earned it. He balled out this year to get recognized and get out of this fucked up situation. Like, because they wouldn't have picked him up last year. We've had him on the trade block for years. We've had him on the trade block. He's been the topic of trade conversations for years. Now, all I think the Hawks were doing was selling while he's high. Because we don't think he's consistent because we've seen 5 years of bullshit. So we don't want him to go back to what he was.
You know it's coming.
Yeah, we know it's coming. We know that nigga could be a 12-point a night nigga. So why do we go on and sell him while y'all think he's this 20-point a night and this and that? Because we thought that too. So let's go on and get something while we can for the nigga and go on and clear our books and go on and goddamn. I'm telling you what's going on, bro. I know these folks. Since Jalen Johnson hurt anyway, fuck it. We ain't gonna do nothing. Let's go on and clear these books. The only downfall was that Clint Capella was hurt. So we couldn't get that nigga off the books. If we could have got Clint Capella off the books, we'd have been so rich this summer, ready for whoever was going to be a free agent. The only problem is niggas don't want to come play for us. That's the problem. I don't know what it is about Trae Young. Niggas don't want to come play for Trae Young. And I don't understand it. I don't understand what he's done to the league. I don't know if he's that much of a menace to y'all. Y'all hate this nigga that much. Or is y'all think he's just too small to win. I just think I see from my own eyes that niggas are reluctant to come to Atlanta. That's why we don't have a star. He deserves. Oh, congratulations to Trae Young. He's on the All-Star team. Oh yeah, he's a reserve. He's replacing Giannis. This is his third year being a replacement. If I was Trae Young, I wouldn't even go. Fuck y'all. Y'all keep trying to give me these leftover replacement. I don't want this weak ass. Hey, somebody can't play again. You feel like coming to the All-Star? Man, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, bro. Cause y'all do this every year. Y'all know I deserve to be there. I'm averaging 22 and 12 on the Hawks. I'm in the playoff hunt with Vic Krejci. I got Vic Krejci, Garrison Matthews, and Ba Odue. Look at these niggas I'm naming. George Niang, Terrence. Look at the team. Look at my unit right now. I'm winning with this, and y'all saying I'm not an all-star. Larry Nance Jr. Like, come on now. Dyson Daniels. I don't know disrespect to Dyson, but goddamn it. Zach Reese-Shea. No disrespect to Zach. It's Zach Reese-Shea. And I got these niggas in the playoff hunt. And y'all telling me I ain't no all-star? Who is? If I'm not, who is? How about this? You put your other all-stars on this team. Let's see what happens. Let's just start taking niggas from their respective team and put them on this Hawks team and see what their record be. And yeah, take Jalen Brunson off the Knicks and put him on the Hawks and put Trae Young up there with Karl Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby and Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges and see what the fuck happens. Just start moving shit around like that. Since we just think that goddamn anybody can do this shit in Atlanta. This nigga is carrying some of the sorriest motherfuckers you will ever see in the league. This nigga, only niggas worse than the niggas on the Hawks is Bronny. This nigga is carrying the bottom of the barrel bullshit. Bullshit. He in a 1-point game right now with the Orlando Magic, and they got damn near 2 all-stars. They just was hurt. Come on now. This nigga's balling. Right now on the court, look at this lineup. Okoro, Terrence Mann, Trae Young, Larry Nance, and George Niang. Y'all telling me this man ain't no all-star. He got to do everything. Good move, though, Okoro. Oh, good ball move. Terrence Mann. I needed that. That's a green. I needed that. Oh, yeah, Terrence Mann came from the Clippers. He do his thing. Dang, I got a lot I need. Yeah, I think LaMelo got to be hurt.
Yeah, he is. He hurt.
He just got hurt?
No, he didn't. He knew he wasn't going to play.
No, he played tonight. He got in, got 5 points. He must have got hurt again. Yeah, because I got him on my card. I'm looking at it. But, oh, yeah. Sheesh. So much in the NBA is going down right now, man. It's a beautiful time in the league. Oh, man. AD. Anthony Davis, man, comes out and makes everybody put their foot in their mouth with a hell of a first 3 quarters, and then gets injured for what appears to be a long extended period of time, which is just a synopsis of how his career goes. When he plays, he's great, but he doesn't play often. When he plays, he's one of the top 15 players in the league, damn near top 10. Dare I say, the way he was looking before he got hurt, Dallas was about to be scary. The way him and Kyrie, because people were, and I know one thing that people were worried about, and I know it doesn't even matter now because he hurt, that people were worried about though was Kyrie's ball handling, and could he be the primary ball handler? If you watched that game, did you get a chance to watch it? AD was damn near the primary ball handler. He was bringing the ball up, like he was doing everything, which is what he used to do in New Orleans, and in Kentucky. He just didn't have to do it at LA because you had LeBron. You know what I'm saying? But he can pass. He can pass, he can play make. Like he was the whole offense in Kentucky. He was the whole offense and the whole defense. And he was similar to that in New Orleans until they got fucking DeMarcus Cousins and Rondo. Really, when it was him and DeMarcus Cousins, he still was like that. And then they got Rondo, and then he didn't have to do that. Then he went to LA and played with LeBron and Rondo again and didn't have to do that. But in Dallas, he can be free. He can be all over the court, and he didn't have to play center. So I was scared of Dallas. Now, with him being out a month and it being close to the All-Star break, I don't know if they have enough time to develop the chemistry that they need to be ready for the playoffs. But as a talent-wise, just putting them on paper, they can hang with anybody. And I wouldn't want to see them in a 7-game series if they're healthy. That's just a big if. You got 3 niggas that are good, but you also got 3 niggas that are injury prone. And and Klay Thompson wasn't injury prone before, but he is now. He's just old now. Kyrie can get hurt at any second. AD, as you can see, can get hurt at any second. So that's just what comes. That's just what comes with AD. You get a great player, but you also get somebody who could get hurt at any minute. Which is why the Lakers were so willing to trade for Luka, because you're giving us, we'll give you a 31-year-old injury-prone AD, and you're gonna give us back a 25-year-old Luka. Give a fuck if he in shape or not. Come on. He's 25. And one thing, like I said last week, people keep talking about who won the trade. I say whoever wins the championship first wins the trade. And I think the Lakers have a better chance because Luka is 25, and I know for a fact that the Lakers are willing to put whatever it takes around a player because they've done it for every superstar that's ever been on the team besides Elgin Baylor, who quit the NBA. So there's that. What else? Oh, Zach LaVine. I did see him playing in Sacramento. He's going to get more and more comfortable. It's going to be a nice fit. The only thing is next year, man, they got to go out and get a point guard. I am not sold on Malik Monk being my primary ball handler. I'm just not convinced. And he's doing a fine job at it right now. He's doing enough to keep them at a 500 team. But if they want to go to and it's crazy because I be thinking about like which team, so when I say they need a point guard and then I go around the league, like which point guard could they use? They could use Chris Paul. But every time I say a team needs a point guard, I always think Chris Paul. Like Chris Paul fits any situation. And so that's why I always say, make sure y'all give Chris Paul the same amount of props that y'all give LeBron, because Chris Paul's doing this for an extremely long time, just a year under LeBron. And he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves for it. But yes, that's make sure I touch. Oh yeah. So we was talking about the AD trade. And in that game, if he didn't get hurt, people were saying that, who won the trade and things of that nature. I just want to say, before he got hurt, Max Christie had 23 points, and AD had like 26, and he had 16 boards. I just want to say, in the trade, the two people that they got for Luka Doncic did give them 50 points and 19 rebounds in their official debut together on the team. So, I mean, I don't think Luka's going to be giving that every night, but that's something that could be done by Max Chris. Max Chris is going to get a chance to blossom in Dallas. He waited his turn. He's, it's a lot of people that come into the league and just got to find their way into the league and become a good role player. Play your role, and then you get your opportunity. Max Christie is about to get paid a lot of money, and after next year, he's going to be a solid role player. Some players just never make the. I'm not saying he's going to be an all-star or anything like that, but he can be a player who makes a lot of money in this league as a Harrison Barnes, Tobias Harris type player. You know what I'm saying? Those people stick around for 10 to 12 years, and I see that future for him. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm excited to see that, man. The playoffs are coming up. Again, congratulations to Trae Young on making the All-Star team. Also, Kyrie Irving is a reserve as well. He's in there he got in for Anthony Davis. So, they kept LaMelo out. I thought they was going to do LaMelo over Trae because he had the most votes, but I'm glad somebody down there had some sense. That may be it. So we'll see how that goes. What's the score back here? Somebody hurt. Oh, okay. Vic, that's Vic down there. Vic Creechy.
Right before that was Nance.
Oh, okay.
Nance just got walked out.
Oh shit! Here we go. See what I'm saying? See, my phone should be ringing any second because I got to sub in. I'm on a 10-day contract. They don't even know I ain't at the game. I'm supposed to be in Orlando playing with these niggas right now. But yeah, man, that's it. Until next week, man. Appreciate y'all. What that? Scared of Memphis? I'm not scared of Memphis. I'm not as they are, but I'm just not a big. See, I'm not scared of Memphis. One reason I'm not scared of Memphis is because I feel like the West got bigger problems than Memphis. That's not their problem. The problem just became Luka and LeBron. The other problem is OKC. And OKC, really, OKC sitting. If OKC don't make the championship this year, somebody got hurt. Yeah, somebody got hurt. Like I don't see a path where they just don't make. I don't see who they go through that puts them out. Not this year. Chet is back. Chet's back. Chet's back. Chet's been back. This is like third game back. Yeah, they're fully loaded fully. So I don't see anybody. I mean, I'm not the biggest Ja Morant fan. I know he's uber talented, uber explosive, things of that nature. I just don't. I need my point guard averaging 8 to 9 assists a game. That's just me. But I'm traditional. You know what I'm saying? I'm a traditional type nigga. These other folks, they like spread offense where everybody get 3-4 assists. I want everybody to have a role. I need a point guard. And Ja Morant just isn't. He's not in my top 5 point guards in the league. Let me see. Is he? Let me see. Trae. Because Trae's in mine. Steph. I don't even like no other point guards like that. These other niggas. Do I have Ja Morant over De'Aaron Fox? Jalen Brunson. See, he don't get enough assists to me. He's more of a shooting guard than me. But they don't have no point guard. They don't have no point guard. So he's technically they point guard. But everybody be trying to play make out there. Drew Holiday?
Yeah.
He don't have to do shit.
What about White? He scored.
Derek White ain't no point. See, them niggas not point guard. That's what I'm saying. These niggas don't be having no point guard. They point guard by committee. Like they point guard. Jason Tatum bring the ball down more than them niggas. Like these niggas spot up shooters. Like these niggas don't really be having point guards, and sometimes that be their downfall. It's just Boston's so fucking deep that it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I do want to see what's going to be interesting. I do want to see what the Sixers do in the offseason. They got some decisions to make. Joel Embiid saying he need another surgery. So
This shit is crazy.
it's crazy. The trust they trusted the process. The process wasn't shit. And is Paul George washed? I think so. Niggas is locking his old ass up. I don't know. I know he's coming off a major injury, but still, he tore both knees twice over the last couple months. But I'm just saying, it's not looking good. Maybe that may lead to the washness. Like we waiting on him to recover, but maybe he's just washed.
It's an old way. You got Clippers looking old, Harden starting to look old, KD.
Harden don't look old. Harden playing some of the best basketball of recent years. Kawhi looks old, but Harden don't look old. Harden's hooping. Harden's hooping. I mean, KD is KD. He gonna get the same 20. They don't have a point guard. That's the problem. The Phoenix don't have a fucking point guard. If they had Trae Young or Chris Paul, it'd be good. Chris Paul took them to the finals. Yes, they got Devin Booker trying to play point guard. That's taken away from his 50 ball. Trying to get everybody involved. Then you got Bradley Beal, who didn't want to come off his trade clause, so they couldn't get a point guard or a big or Jimmy Butler, which is what they wanted. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's what I feel is the problem in Phoenix. They don't have anybody who can get these guys the ball in their spot. These guys got to bring the ball up court, then pass it to somebody, then go try to find their spot on the court, get the ball back. Now they got 6 seconds left on the clock. Now they forcing up shit. And that's why they're a 500 team. That and the fact that Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal and Devin Booker have all missed sometime at some point in time in this season. So that's what I think about Phoenix. What other team? The Pelicans are a complete shit show. They blew it up. They blew it up. They sent Brandon Ingram to Toronto. I don't even know what sense that makes, but I know he probably won't be there at the end of the season. I think you know what I'm saying, he'll probably, I think he's a free agent at the end of the year, so he'll be somewhere. I don't know where would be a good fit for him. If I was him, I'd be trying to get to somewhere like Indiana, somewhere where they need a wing player. You know what I'm saying? I know people want him to come to here, but I want to give Jalen Johnson one more shot. You know what I'm saying? We already got Reese Shea. So Memphis would be a good spot for him too, though. Memphis, Houston is solid, but Van Fleet is hurt, and they really, really need him back. They need him back. Minnesota's in a world spin. They still got the Julius Randle issues up there, but Anthony Edwards is consistent as always. Yeah, but I feel like they got serious problems. They got serious problems. They can get bounced in the first round. Jokic is playing some MVP. He's back on his MVP ways right now. Jokic is playing some extreme good basketball. Who? Who? Oh, Denver?
Yeah, Denver.
Jamal Murray?
No, man.
Who? Russell?
Russell
Yeah.
started now, man.
I think he back on the bench. Yeah, I think he back on the bench. Yeah, I think he back on prime. But it was fun while it lasted. You ain't heard too much talk about it, have you? Yeah, I bet. So it's only so long you can play at 100% like that. That nigga play like somebody put the brick on the goddamn gas pedal and got out the car. Vroom, 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 vroom. He gonna blow something, but. Yeah. So, but it's about to get good. The season is definitely about to get good. The All-Star game is coming up. I got to see this format. Yeah, I said I don't know how the shit gonna work. It's like, yeah. So they got Chuck Kenny and Shaq got a team, which is really, I think the teams were picked already. Did we already talk about? I think they were pre-picked. Yeah, because he had, you know what I'm saying, Chuck had the Europeans, Shaq had the old niggas, and I think Kenny had the young niggas, and then. I can't remember who the coach is for the Rising Stars, but whoever wins that game will be the fourth team. So we'll see that. We'll see. It'll be interesting. I have no clue. I have no clue what the format is this year. So yeah, it is definitely gonna be interesting. See how much time left in the Hawks game. Yeah, I need Trae Young to get 7 more points real quick, and I need De'Aaron Fox to get 1 more. And I need Jordan Poole to get 4 more. Yeah, 4 more. It can be done. Let me see how much time left in these games. That's going to be the kicker. 6 minutes. I need to know how much time left in that Spurs game. 5 minutes. So it's time. It's doable. Let me see. I think LaMelo Ball did get hurt again because there ain't no reason for him to only have 5 points. Yeah, he only played 10 minutes there in the third quarter. He got hurt. Yeah. Yeah, it's about to be good. But other than that, man, we'll be back next week. Make sure y'all tune in on all the apps, Odyssey app, YouTube, wherever you get your podcast. Follow the Next2Ball podcast everywhere. And I appreciate y'all support, man. We're gonna rock this thing out all the way through the NBA playoffs, all the way into Braves off season, Braves spring training. And man, we got shit going on, man. So make sure y'all tune in. Other than that, DJ, take us out of here, baby.
Yeah, this ain't Ritter, bro. Raheem gon' make sure everything cool, just like our kicker, bro. And you can't catch Bijan with a crew. Just take a picture, bro. And we gon' win way more than we lose. Yeah, we done up the score. Yeah, bro, in the field, but my seat's high as hell, though. But I put the filter on the pic so you can't tell, though. Say 28-3 around me, you gon' feel my shell toes. R.I.P. Kobe, but 24 AJ Terrell, bro. Yeah, bro, in the bird nest and y'all laying eggs, though. Even if we lose, the gang gon' still be a celeb show. Saying that you been down since day one, but I can't tell, though. If you really was, you would be screaming ATL, bro. Yeah, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. ATL, bro. Man, I'm telling you, this our season. If you don't believe it, bet. Ain't nobody going back and forth with y'all, man. 12-5. 12-5. Put your money down. Ain't nobody got no time to talk about. The soccer team about to go crazy in the dome, too. United we stand, divided we fall, I'm telling you. The Hawks gonna go crazy too, I swear. The Braves about to get it back together, man. It's our season, everything, I swear on everything, man. Y'all ain't touching us, man. New quarterback, shout out my quarterback. Go crazy, cousins. All that talk about you, go crazy, cousins. Come back.